Tell us how your training's been going and how your preparations are for the Sydney Track Classic.
Yeah, training's been going really well. I'm feeling really fast at the moment. Working really hard towards the Sydney and Perth Track Classic. So hopefully I can pull out some big times at those meets.
You had a good results in the Hunter. How did you feel you went there?
Yeah, no, I was really happy with my results in the Hunter. 200 and hurdles both went really well, but especially the 200, I'm encouraged by that. It wasn't fantastic conditions, so hopefully, I'm running the 200 at the Sydney Track Classic. That'll hopefully be a good time.
So you obviously just 0.07 seconds off qualifying for the World Champs in 200 metres. Obviously that doesn't seem like a lot, but how hard is it just to get that a little bit faster?
Oh, trying to get 0.07 seconds is actually very tricky. You got to work on the little things to try and get there. But that was early in the season when I ran that good time. So hopefully that 0.07 seconds is within reach.
How confident are you of maybe doing that at Sydney?
Oh, it'll all depend on the conditions and the competition and basically how I'm feeling on the day. But I'm very confident that I can do it this season, and Sydney's one of the big chances. So
you'll be coming up against Colisio and Newman. Do you know much about him?
I know a bit about him. I know that he's extremely fast, that he has a very fast PB over the 100 and 200 metres, so hopefully he's the one who can push me to the fast time.
Confidence, I guess, is a big thing in athletics. So, what kind of role do you think confidence plays in, getting those fast times?
Oh, confidence is extremely huge. You run based on how confident you are, I suppose. I'm feeling very confident at the moment, so hopefully that means I can come out, not worry about anybody else. I'm not worried specifically about where I come or anything. It's just focusing on running well, and I'm confident that I can do that. So, we'll see what happens.
So obviously you compete on the flat and in the hurdles. What's your focus at the moment?
Focus at the moment is on the flat. I want to try and run a good 200 metres to try and qualify for the World Championships. But my hurdles helps my sprinting helps my hurdling, so I keep both going, and who knows what I'm going to end up in a few years' time. So
you've obviously got a bit of family pedigree in athletics. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, Mum and Dad both ran for Australia, so it's obviously fairly good genetics. But they're very supportive of me, and I'm grateful that I've got that support and experience behind me.
Is it something you've always sort of wanted to do?
Yeah, definitely. From a young age, running well at school sport and little athletics, I've always wanted to, make an Olympic Games. Has always been the big goal. So, little steps along the way. Running well this season might help me get a berth in the World Championships, and then hopefully the Olympic Games in a few years' time. You're
only 19, I guess, so you probably, haven't fully developed like some of the other sprinters. How much better do you think you can get?
Oh, I definitely think I can get a lot better. I'm still making initial steps in areas like the gym and flexibility and that sort of thing. So hopefully when those improve over the next few years, I'll be able to, extend a long way, and, who knows where I can get to.
What do you think your strengths are at the moment out on the track?
Strength, well, definitely my speed, and I think my technique's coming along okay in the sprinting. So, and definitely my determination, my ability to pull it out at big events. I seem to have done fairly well at large events in the past, so hopefully I can do so in front of a big crowd at Sydney Track Classic.
Can you tell us about the most competitive or best race that you've ever competed in?
There's probably been two, probably both my international big competitions, so the Youth Olympics in Singapore in 2010 and the World Junior Championships in Barcelona in 2012. I got the gold medal at the Youth Olympics in 2010 and the silver in Barcelona. So, they were both massive races. I wasn't expected to get those results in either of those, but I managed to pull it out on the day and, put the time down when it counted.
So has there been a time, I guess, in the last couple of years or a few years that you've thought, you can really do this and go a long way?
Yeah, definitely. The last, especially probably 2 years ago, running against Angelo Taylor at the Sydney Track Classic, I managed to, that was my first big open race, managed to pull out a good time, brought it to him, was not that far off him, so hopefully, with another big American sprinter out, I can do the same thing.
Tell us a bit about your training schedule and what you do, training.
I train on the track 3 times a week, in the gym twice a week, and then also I do a yoga and body balance session once a week to keep me flexible and on the ball.
Can you tell us where's the best place that athletics has taken you to in the last few years?
Probably Barcelona last year was fantastic, but not only Barcelona, but we went to Germany. The team went to Germany for the 2 weeks before, and that's by far my favourite place. Going to a little country town, typical European lifestyle. That was fantastic.
Obviously, you don't do athletics necessarily for the money, and the big event is the Olympics, and it comes around every 4 years. What is the main reason why you compete?
Just to see what I can do, basically. I love being on the track, I love challenging myself, I'm my biggest motivator. So to come out and do better times and go to lengths that I didn't think I'd be able to get to is my biggest motivator.
I read that you got an ATAR in year 12 of 98.95 or something. So you obviously got some talent away from the track. Can you tell us a bit about what you do apart from athletics?
Yeah, I'm studying IT and law at Sydney University at the moment, so just starting second year of that. So yeah, it's hard to balance those different pursuits, but I love being busy. I wouldn't do it if I enjoyed being busy. So always looking to challenge myself, and yeah, in all areas of life.
All right, good luck, and hope to see you in the World Champs in a few months.
Thank you.